Let's go to the Hourglass Twins, because I've not been here yet. And I keep hearing a lot about the Ash Twin project. Where is the start to this thing? Right here? Ooh. Whoa, okay. Oh, golly. It's abducting me? Whatever that is? Goodness. Okay. Weird. Yeah, let's just start here. Actually, I do want to open this door and see if there's anything else. There is. There's so many Nomai bodies here. I wonder what happened. And these platforms are everywhere too. What the heck is going on? The wind is freaking me out. Oh, can I not? Oh, yeah, I can. I just got stuck there for a moment. Let me up, please. Okay, we have one scroll. And we have one wall. Hi. Friends visiting from the Hanging City. That's me. That's where I came from. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twins Equator. So which one am I on right now? I'm on Ember Twin. And the other one is... Oh, wait, no. I'm on Ash Twin. But my ship is on Ember Twin. Cool, 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 cool. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Rami found me. But the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Okay, so the High Energy Lab has a bunch of solar panels around it. Excuse me? Oh, now I'm on the other one. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Return warp status. Charge. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate. Okay, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Let's go back. I feel like if I try to fly over to that right now, I'm going to fly directly into the sun. So I guess let's just watch the explosion. Let's go straight back then. We'll have more time to explore today. There's another ship here, which is interesting. Somebody is here. Ooh, very close. Probably where that smoke is coming from. Oh yeah, and there's that thing by the sun too. That thing. I forgot we saw that last time. Okay, hello. Chert? How are you doing? Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well then? Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfels asked me to update our star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernova today. Usually, I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye or four on the stars, and maybe you'll spot one for yourself. What can I do for you? I found something. I found your notes about the Attlerock's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid, or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant steep. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. I do not remember what his notes on the Attlerock said. Gonna be honest, that was a really long time ago. You'll notice, of course, that there's no such planet now. In its place is Dark Bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the 5th planet used to occupy. Huh. That is, Dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely and its shards were flung across space. So if they don't get that seed out of Timberheart, the same thing's going to happen there too. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Attlerock, which I believe is how the biggest crater was formed. Ooh. You're watching 3 streams right now? That's dedication. Yeah, I mean, all of it sounds good in the mojito, except for the mint. I am not a mint person. I have a question for you. How do I know if I've spotted a supernova? I know. What are you doing out here? Where should I explore here? How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? Just saying hi. What are you doing? Right now I'm documenting stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so they asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. I'm doing science. Maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. I guess I should ask him, because maybe he'll say something that'll update my charts. Supernova... Is it supernovae? The plural? They look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see 2 in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realize. Where should I explore? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here at my campsite. That's so boring. Lame. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. This one's a Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely, not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So where do they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the answer lies underground. How dangerous is the sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty, though. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomena. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Did I find anything else? Oh. I didn't mean to click that. No, okay. Okay. So we got Chert. He should have fuel here, right? Yeah. Okay, so I think we should probably go just down into here first. Because since the sand is coming, I'm assuming this is going to get covered up. So, let's see what there is to see. Ooh. Cave shard. Hello. Ooh. Melore. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lakebed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any Friend reading this, help us recover Coleus. That's not good. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. Melore and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. So I wonder if they ever found him. Who was it? Coleus? Nothing on the back. It would be cool if I could just... Hang on a second. Because I've been saying, or thinking, that I should just be able to stand on this, and if I take my eyes off of it, it should go somewhere else, right? But it doesn't. But I just had an idea. What if I turn my flashlight off? Ha, yeah, we're definitely somewhere else. Okay. So I don't think I can do that on Umbrella Hollow, though, because it's not enclosed like this. That was a frickin' 100 IQ move right there. How curious. This rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Okay, so Coleus was just fine. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The wandering rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis. If the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Melore is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness, the being can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. Cool. Okay, so that's all that's over here. And this is where we started. So there should be, yeah, one more place, the lake bed that they were talking about. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Where was young Coleus lost, Melore? Anona, that's I was trying to think of her name during last stream. I couldn't remember it. He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine his sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air, Anona. I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lakebed cave where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. Molore, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? I think this is the first time we're hearing about a Sunless City. You have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hoped to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Anything on the back? Nope. Oh, okay, so now the question is, do I go up or down? I think we should go down the tunnel. Ooh, is this the escape pod? Yeah. Nice. Okay, so 2 out of 3 escape pods located. Anona, we need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Roos, I haven't seen that name. Our escape pod's passengers are afraid but physically well, Anona. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. You are correct. Oop. Okay. Begin flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Now 2. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Okay, so that's why they had to go down. Got it. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. Oh yeah, because we're so close to the sun right now. That makes sense. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Okay. You. And now we're back down. Okay, lots of stuff to look at here. Emergency escape hatch. Okay. Malore, we have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter here. There. The cavern Malore found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry, as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand, and make sure no one is lost. Okay. What else do we have? Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Well, now I want to go down there. Keep moving, friends. There is nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Should I go down there? I'll probably die if I do. Okay, let's just try to find the settlement first, and then we can go somewhere else. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Okay. I might not even have time to go down here. Yeah, it's already super high up. Okay. Yeah, gotta go. We're probably at a good point to go to the other planet then. Where did I leave my ship? Let's go. There's so much stuff on this planet. Okay, let's not break everything. Maybe I should try landing off to the side. Oh, no, 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 please don't. Okay, this is fine. Perfect. Look at that. Expert landing. Alright, what do we got down here? Oh, it's upside down. Whoop. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the Whitehole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The Whitehole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the Whitehole Station with you, Clary. Ooh, a little romance? I'd be happy to explain our findings. Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister in romantic matters, her destiny rivals, and neutron stars, and go meet her on the Whitehole Station. Embarrassing. What do you have for me? Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Indea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Sun Station. Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious. Rami thinks I'm a gas. And I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Idea. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this, and I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Oh, so I wonder if the Sun Station is literally what's right by the sun. Hypothesis, time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That at least we can agree on. So then we should be right by the path. And we want to go this way? Yes. Alright. What dangers lie ahead for me here? That's the real question. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. Okay. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Okay. Meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left, then go up at the rock column formations. Okay. Sandfall pit, go left. Okay, I'm going to assume this is left, and then rock formations go up. Okay. Perfect. So far, so good. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Malore and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. Oh, right here. Okay, behind the falling sand. All right. Did we make it? You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Okay, I'm going. I'm assuming I have to go down here? Into the dark? Into the darkness? Or not? Oh no. Okay, it looks like there might have been something up here. Okay. Going through the sand freaks me out, I will say. Now, can I go up really quick and see what's up there before I go in there? Or am I going to screw myself over? This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe this specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis. There is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Malore, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. Okay. Oh. Okay. It fell way down there. Wasn't expecting that. So that must be the other entrance. You have to go through the anglerfish. Alright. Let's go. We got a whole city here. Whoa. So dark. Okay. Let's go get some oxygen. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. Okay, so it was an energy source for the Ash Twin project. Got it. I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Why? If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. So why are they so sure that it's going to cause annihilation? Like, how would it, I guess? Unsurprisingly, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. Ooh. So yeah, they were really fighting about it. Angler Overlook District. Ooh, let there be light. Stepping Stone District. Down further. High Energy Lab Trailhead. Let me turn these ones off. Oh gosh, okay. Well, I guess we're going down. Oh! This is where my scout went when I shot it down the anglerfish, so hang on. Yup, here it is. I feel like I got really lucky with that shot. Okay, now the question is, how am I going to get up there? Creepy. One of these would be so scary to see coming at you. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change! The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update, it's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes a little fish. What might this be? Anglerfish study. An update. Malorbe. While I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey, like a lure. This anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Sad. What a way to go. That would be so painful, I feel like. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. I don't want to go to Dark Bramble. Everything I've heard of it sounds so creepy, and it looks weird. I'm just not a fan. Oh, living areas. Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now. Okay, so I just, like, really luckily figured that out. Gratitude. Solanum. Oh, Solanum was here too. And they were the ones on the Quantum Moon, I think. It's good you're small enough to climb in through the hole at the Anglerfish Overlook. I'm still small enough. You won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, so you and I will be tall too. Oh, okay. And this is... So can I turn the light on really quick? Over here. That might be helpful. Oh, did I even look at this last one? Eye Shrine District. Wasn't there an Eye Shrine District in... or on Brittle Hollow too? I should have launched my scout into where it was, so I knew I was going down the right hole. Oh my gosh. Complete luck. Let's go. What do we got here? Who has been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry, the station is in such a low stellar orbit, we've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from Ash Twin. That would be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle, and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad, but she said she knew. It's a purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow. Who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. Isn't it everybody's? Pi, I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. Aw. Should have told me how that was. How do I get over there? Gravity Cannon. Gravity Canyon, more like. Oh. So, who thinks I'd be able to fly through there without dying? Maybe if I time it just right, the sand will cover up the ghost matter. And then I'll be able to get over there. No problemo. I don't know, like, how close I can get to the ghost matter. And, like, before it starts hurting me is the only problem. Okay, I can actually get pretty close to it. Way closer than I thought I would be able to get. So that's good to know. And here we are. Okay, so there's a shortcut right there in the gravity cannon. And the controls are probably already covered up, huh? Using oxygen as a propellant? Don't do that. I'd rather you didn't, actually. Okay, so this is where the shortcut was. Okay, and the controls are not buried yet. Let's go check this out. Don't hit the cactus. is on the city. Okay, that's good to know. Activate the gravity cannon, call the shuttle home. Shuttle is currently resting at the Comet. Okay, I have not been there yet. There should be oxygen in here. Yes. Okay. This is new. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now, and they haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. Ooh. Yeah, I have not even, like, looked at the comet at all yet, and that's the first I've heard about it. Okay, well now I can't get back through as easily, because the sand's not here, unfortunately. So it's not really a good shortcut. Maybe if I fly perfectly, I can get over there? I really don't have a good feeling about it, though. Ooh! Nailed it. Pro gamer. Honestly. Show me another person who's ever done that. You can't. It doesn't exist. I kind of want to check out the Eye Shrine District, I think. Let's start by going over here. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. Solanum. Oh my gosh, is this Solanum writing when he was a kid? They say it brought us to the solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye wanted that to happen? What if the eye isn't something good? Ooh. I've never thought about it like that before. Up here. Shoot, man. What a terrible time for that to happen, honestly. Darn. Darn it! Okay, this is the same spot. Alright. I'm gonna go out on my own terms. Ooh. Trippy. Okay, well now I know what happens when you die to ghost matter. And that's something. Actually, let's go... Ooh. Let's go here. I have not seen this yet. I was gonna say let's go to the gravity cannon and we can take the shortcut in. But what do we have here? This planet sometimes and only sometimes has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? I found your note, Malore. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. Way ahead of you guys. I already figured that out. Okay, so what is this? Oh, this is their thing that they built to try to track where it was at all times, I'm assuming. Ooh. Alright, let's see what this is really quick, and then we can go. into the shortcut. Chet's research notes. I thought he didn't go anywhere else. Did he straight up lie to me? Clearly, the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big, rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. Yeah, I forget. He doesn't know. He couldn't read any of the writings that were right there. I keep forgetting about that. Is there a spot I can easily put this? Can I just put it in this one? Yeah, I can. Oops. Alright, what do you have for me? The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Anona, Burr, and I observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device? It's also possible there exists a sixth place in the star system to which the Phantom Moon travels. You have keen eyes, my friend, so this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. No, maybe 6. This door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. An update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Rami and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong, so although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. Darn it. Thought we were getting lucky there. I'm gonna die anyway right now. Literally right now. Is it worth it to see if there's a way around the cactuses? Okay, yeah, there's no way I can make it over there without dying. So I'll have to get to this as soon as the sand starts coming from that planet and going towards Ember Twin. Okay, so 2 things. Gotta get to the High Energy Lab prior to the sand starting to come over, and have to get to this spot as soon as the sand starts going over. Got it. Open, open, open. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Okay, and we gotta turn this bad boy on. I don't remember which one it was, so let's just turn on all of them. Okay, and then... oh, yeah. Here we go. High Energy Lab. Okay. This has to be it, right? Right. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and I shouldn't have to worry about the sand getting this far up, I would imagine. So we can probably take our sweet time. Ooh, warp cores. Okay. So I have to put 2 in there. What do we have here? Looks like Nothing. Weird. Okay. What do we got up here? Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the Whitehole station. Rami and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or a simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup at the white hole station. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Okay, so they put a white hole and a black hole here, right? So I'm assuming that's a white hole. And that's a black hole. Oh, and then I can launch my scout into there. I would like you to go into the white hole, please. Is that allowed? No. Okay. What else? Get out of there. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Rami, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rami and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. What was the hypothesis? Word for word? It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Okay, so they proved it. That's what they're saying. Way more reading. Okay, oops. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. Oh. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. So that's what they needed the sun station for then. They're harnessing energy directly from the sun to do this. Rami and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas pie. My pun was unintended, Robbie, so I believe it's you who's Aeriform. So I don't get that joke. Anyone who gets it, feel free to let me know. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers like the one we have on the Whitehole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. Oh. So that's how you tell which is which? By what the tower looks like? I did not catch on to that. The giant steep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. Oh, okay. Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Okay. Gotcha. So this is the twins, right? I don't know what this one is. Honestly, don't know what any of those are yet, still. Only the twins, because there's two of them. And then I can leave through here now. Okay. That's that. So maybe I should try to land on a different planet in the meantime. And just explore until the day's over. Like Giant's Deep, for example. Because I haven't explored anything there. Okay, we made it. Oh, here's right here. Gabbro. Hello. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. Okay. Oh, I guess we're done talking now. It's so relaxing when we're just floating in space, I guess. This is so weird. Oh. Oh no. Ouch. Okay. So need to be careful of that killing me, I guess. Hey Gabbro, can you tell me what the heck just happened? You ever watch a cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing here, really? True. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water. Then, less peaceful. Where should I explore? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. So he knows about the loops? What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it. Seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing, my statue. Get it? I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by natural rock arch. Okay. So Gabbro is the only other one who knows about the time loop, as it seems so far, right? The other 2 didn't know about it, or at least they didn't let on that they know about it if they do. Oh, okay. If it's connected to the statue, though, that would make sense. That Gabbro knows, because he's the one who found the statue, and then the statue looked at us. So we're the only two. I wonder why. Okay. Let's get to the sun station really quick. On, Ember Twin. Or Ash Twin, I mean. Okay. Gotta be careful not to get poked. But I also have to be careful not to get poked from this way. Oh, okay. Oh, we did it. Let's go. Okay, anything in here that I need to look at before... You? No. Okay. Let's go. Sun station, here we come. Woo! This looks crazy. Okay. Guess we're doing some wall walking. This is so cool. Okay. So... 281,042 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. So is that how long they've been gone for? Almost 300,000 years. 6 minutes, 44 seconds ago. Increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. Ooh. Warning. Opens emergency door. Good. That's what I would like, please. Oh, I'm scared. Match velocity, match velocity. Okay. No, 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 no. Let me in. Please. It's okay. It's okay. Got this. Ah, oh, thank God. Okay, that made me kind of nervous for a second because I even thought about getting fuel before we left, but I decided I didn't have time to. Whew. Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun? Oh no. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, Idea. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. So they caused this? Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Damn. I was not expecting them to be the reason for the supernova. So Chert said that he saw 2 supernova in one day. Is that why? Were they testing it on different galaxies? That's fucked up. From Interstellar. The movie? I've never seen it. I know it's a classic, don't come at me. So that's it? I just get to learn about how fucked up they are, and that's it? That's that? They're certifiably insane, as it seems. Maybe there is something down there, but I'm kind of scared to go down there because it looks like a bunch of lava, too. Oh, I can walk. Never mind. Right? Yes. Okay. Whoa. they're weighing the star against something else. Holy crap. Okay, what do we got? Star has reached the end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. Approximate time until sun station is destroyed by expanding star, 1 minute, 55 seconds. Approximate time until star is death, 13 minutes, 25 seconds. Okay, so I do not have a lot of time, is what I'm hearing. Ash Twin Project. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible, even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Hi, I heard for you. My friends, we all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? Hi, is Idea. We're well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointed, I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I had hoped our terrible work was finished. Damn. So they did not actually explode the sun, but they did try to, which still isn't that great. Okay, I've seen this before. So before the first time I saw this, I thought it was lighting up based on the planets that I've been to. But now I think it's the statues that are in use, probably. Like there's me, Gabbro, and then somebody else is in the loop as well. Instant death. Now we know. I think that's a good spot to end it. I'm kind of surprised we learned that much about the Ash Twin Project. I wasn't expecting to get that far in today's playthrough. But yeah, that was a good episode. We really learned a lot that episode. And I don't even know what we should do on the next one. I guess we have to check out the comet probably. I'm going to put off going to Dark Bramble as long as I can. That's all I know. Anyway, thanks for being at the stream. Thanks for chatting. Appreciate you guys. I will be on again tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you then and have a good rest of your night. Okay, bye.